Yo, akhi, assalamu alaikum.
Yo, salam alaikum, walaikum salam rahmatullah. How you doing, brother? You okay?
Alhamdulillah. How are you? Can you see me?
I can't see you. I can hear you perfectly.
How do I'm new to Zoom, so I'm not really familiar with this.
No worries, bro. Just there should be yeah, I think you just had it there.
Should be up now.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh
akhi.
yeah. What's that in the back there, my bro? Just
That's my
casual.
belt and that's prison seam.
Legend, mashallah, man. That belt looks bad, bro. Can you hear me?
Alhamdulillah, akhi. Akhi, you know what? To be honest with you, this belt is just a start, man. This belt is just a start.
100.
I need to get more, akhi. Like, inshallah.
Mashallah, 12 months ago, wasn't it? It was 12 months ago, like 2-3 days ago, right? That you won that belt.
Oh. Yeah, akhi, man. Listen, man, I was expecting to get more titles, more belts, like end of this year, but this COVID thing just hit, man.
Yeah.
I
Basically,
wish I can punch up COVID. I'd have knocked out COVID myself.
Bro, by the way, Zuhair, this is recording. I was thinking that we just have a chat about like boxing yourself, like branding, YouTube, all that type of stuff. And then obviously it'll be good for you to watch back, and then beneficial for maybe other people as well. If you don't mind, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, it's fine.
Cool. All right, so yeah, bro. Like I saw your post. Obviously, like everyone's heard about Logan Paul and Money Mayweather. So yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts, bro. Because like, how do you feel as someone who's dedicated their life to boxing? Like, how are you feeling right now with what's going on there?
Look, to be honest with you, yes, I see sometimes where people give it the benefit and they say, okay, it's nice. You're bringing two kind of people together. You got a YouTuber who's got like 25 million followers, who's fighting the best boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather. It's good publicity and so on. And without them, boxing is dying. If you look at that statement, I think that's a whole leap of BS, to be honest with you. And the reason why boxing is dying is, fact of the matter, a lot of fighters are not fighting each other. If you look at me, for example, right now, I am ready to fight anyone. I've spoken to Eddie Hands. I told Eddie Hands, look, I'm ready to fight all your top fighters. I'll fight them. If I lose, I get nothing. If I win, give me something at least.
Yeah.
So let's make this fight happen. And I'm trying to create something, because see, boxing is something beautiful. Like behind me, you see Naseem Hamed, and when Naseem Hamed used to box, he's an entertainer. He used to come. He didn't care who you were. He used to come in his own little vibe, bring the gym mentality into the ring. And now when you got Logan Paul, what's his name, Mayweather, want to do it for the sake of money. It's quite. I find it disgusting personally. Like when you got fighters like me, I've dedicated my whole life to this craft. I've done the amateurs. I'm not even in Saudi. I left my country to come and focus on my career. I've literally grafted from ground up. If it was that easy, I think, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm giving wrong advice to all the boxers, but you might as well start doing a YouTube channel and start doing a whole leap of comedy stuff and call up big fighters.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. This is why I dropped you a message at that, bro, because you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong. Like, I don't think that you're wrong with that thought that, like, boxers should be like YouTubers and influence. Because personally speaking, like, when you look at it, right, we live in a day and age where, well, I mean, money's always been the number one thing, right? But you have to have the balance between obviously the amazing technical boxers, and what they've done is they've chucked in this can you hear me? Yeah, they've chucked in this exhibition match, right? And that's what it is. It's an exhibition match, right? Obviously it's a pro fight, but it's like just an exhibition match between the biggest influencer and the biggest fighter that's still alive, and 50-0 and everything. So for me, I look at this like a spectacle, like a circus show. Like, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean that they're just giving the fans what they want. People want to see Mayweather fight, and people want to see Logan Paul. Like, Logan Paul's people just want to see whatever he does. The thing that I thought was interesting about this, like thinking about it today, because obviously I knew that we had this chat, Zuhair, was like, what's going to be interesting, bro? It's going to be interesting to see how good Mayweather actually is, because he's up against world-class fighters, elite fighters. So it would be interesting just to see a normal person, like who's trained, but against the most elite that there is. You know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to see. I think Logan Paul is
Yeah,
going
of
to
course, of course.
destroy, but going back to you, Zuhair, obviously that doesn't help your situation in terms of, not doesn't help your situation, but it's something that is now something that you need to think about in terms of like your brand and your personal brand, because that's what I think it is, bro. I think it's all about the story. I don't like, it's not about anything else. I don't think it's about like, oh, let's get Zuhair and let's match him up with like this person, because the styles will be great. I don't really think it's that anymore. Like right now, I think it's like, let's get whoever's hot in that division against somebody else who's hot in that division, like Dubois versus Joyce.
Absolutely.
Dubois shouldn't have been in there, do you know what I'm saying? But he was a bit hot, do you know what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah, of course.
So they threw him in there. And that,
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
that, that
yeah.
was too early.
What? Another one.
What's that?
But what? See, is it? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think the signal's quite bad. Yeah. But you got Boatsi and Yard, another hot fight there. And this is how boxing really grows. Just make this fight happen. And in regards to me, I have already spoken to a lot of people, and I've told them, look, I am happy to step up to super lightweight or welterweight. For God's sake, I would even go to super welterweight. Get the right fight, we'll make it happen. I'm ready to fight. I want to fight. I don't want to waste time. I have a vision. I have a goal, and my goal is really. I think my goal is bigger than Zuhair itself, but I want to make history. When I want to make history of a side, I don't want to make history just Middle Eastern champion, WBC. No, I don't want Asian champion. No, that's not the goal. It's to solidify myself in the history book. World champion, another division, another division, and another division, and fight whoever's there. Whoever's there. Recently, some guy messaged me. I don't even know who this guy was. He told me, oh, it'll be a good fight to fight Conor Ben. I don't see why not. I'll come up to welterweight. I think Conor Ben's a hell of a fighter. And I think he's improved a lot in his last fight. And I think he'll probably smash Josh Kelly out. If the fight is there, I'm ready to take it.
Who's big? Like, who's big in your division? Like, who would you want to fight? Like, who are the top 3 or 4 fighters that if you could fight them tomorrow, like that would be perfect for you?
Devin Haney, Tefino Lopez,
Teofimo Lopez.
Yes, any day. I would love that fight, man.
Really?
I would love it.
Okay,
yeah, I would love it. I would love it. I love, see, Tefino Lopez is an outstanding boxer, excellent IQ, crazy power with him, and this is what makes exciting fights. See, when I fight fighters that come to fight me, see, in the amateurs, my amateur record, I believe, is better than my pro record, because in the amateurs, people come to fight me. I've got the most knockdowns, I got the most stop amateurs than I have in the pro, because in the pro, once I lick one, I start hitting good free shots. The guy will try to outbox me and run, and obviously, good thing my trainer always told me, look, we need to get the runs in, early runs, get more runs in. So the more we get further now. Like now, I done 8 rounds, my first 8 rounds. So my next fight, we're going for 12 rounds. My trainer said, look, we're not getting paid extra time. Now we can take them out. Let's go. So if you're asking me, I the third guy really, and I don't rate him. Okay, he's good. He's got good skills, but Ryan Garcia.
I knew it was going to be
right. Bro, listen, let it personal. But look, it's all boxing, and
yeah.
It's a matter about who we get to fight. And to be honest, we can make this fight happen. We can make this fight happen in Saudi, really.
All right, let's talk about this and Ryan Garcia, yeah, because he's a big name, okay,
yeah.
And like
money pays, though. Money pays. I got Saudi to front.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that why can't that happen? Is there any reason why that couldn't happen?
Do you know what? That can happen. Essentially, that can happen right. It can happen next year, 2021. It's just a matter of time of negotiation. Negotiation is the biggest aspect, and we need to get see Ryan Garcia. He's got basically what is what annoys me. What fighters what they do right now is they look at social media and they see other fighters. Oh, he's got a million. He's got 100,000. He's got this. Look, yes, I'm not very active in social media, to be honest. I'm not really good. I'm not really good in putting stuff up. I don't know why, but it's just not really. I'm trying to, but don't
worry about that, Zuhair. Don't worry. I'm gonna come back to this point, but yeah, go on.
So, look, the fight can happen. Me and Ryan Garcia. If once negotiations done and the fans want this, we can make this fight happen in Saudi Arabia, and the money is there. And look, just to be honest, I got the whole Middle East. What's he got? He's got America and Mexico behind him. Worst case scenario, I think I'm more of a Mexican fighter than him.
And you got the
So
British fans behind you as well.
I got the whole British fans, South London in the house. Come on, man. This guy can't test me. I might be Saudi by blood, but like I say, I'm English. I'm English in boxing.
100%. Yeah. All right. So look, I wanted to talk to you about social media then, bro, because I was thinking a lot about this over the last kind of day or two since we were speaking about it, and yeah, I think like personally, and I'm speaking as an external, right? I'm not in the boxing industry itself. Okay, I'm a fan, and I can understand and I can see how things are working just generally, and it's about combining that boxing industry, you know, what the purist loves with what the person who has no clue about boxing, what they love. Now, for me, the first time I ever stepped into a boxing gym, was the day after I saw Amir Khan win the silver in the Olympics. Okay. And that was just straight. Obviously, back in the day, there wasn't YouTube and social media like that or anything like that. Yeah. But for me, it was just like, okay, there's a brown guy. His name is Khan, and he's just got a silver at the Olympics. Like, that's amazing. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, inspired me. Like, all right, you know what? Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't go to the gym and train, not to win any Olympic silvers, but just to train and, you know, have that skill and stuff like that. And that's, you know, and Prince Nassim, you know, his theatrics that made him loved by all people of all colors. Like, obviously, Prince Nassim, you and I will love him off the bat anyway. Like, even if he didn't do none of the, you know, the flying carpet and the adhan for his ring entrance and the flips and like, he's done some legendary stuff for Muslims. But, you know, like, even if he didn't do any of that stuff, we would still love him, you know.
Of course, absolutely.
And because he's our own and he's doing great. But that theatrics let him cross over to a completely different demographic.
Yeah, absolutely, another level.
So like, if you're white, you loved him because, you know what I'm saying, he does a little dance.
Yeah.
He's in there, he does a show. You're Muslim, he loves him because he's come in with the adhan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, whatever. And so I think, like, when you look at people like Prince Nassim, like, he's legendary. Like, you see, like, he's one of those people that if you see him, like, I don't really take pictures with people like that. I don't have like but if I saw him, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah.
Because he's that guy.
Do you know, I've got essentially a few boxes. When it comes to I'm like that.
Yeah.
One, Nassim. Second is Mike Tyson.
100.
And unfortunately, I miss Muhammad Ali one day. You know, I don't really care.
Yeah, exactly. Inshallah, man. But yeah, no. So, bro, like, I wanted to just say this, that I think you should focus just 100% on your boxing, okay? And I wouldn't say that you personally should worry about your social media. The fact that you don't post is a good thing. And the reason I say that, bro, is because you are the boxer, right? So you're trying to build your career as the boxer. So social media is like that's a whole different profession. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole different task. So I would say someone should control you, like someone close to you, like a brother. I remember when you came for the podcast, you came with your brother-in-law or someone, like someone close like that, someone who you can trust, you know, and they can do it, and pay these people as well, because it is going to be the most important thing for you, Zuhair, is your social media, because
absolutely.
That is what, you know, if you've got fans, I'll give you an example, like Hamza Shiraz, he has, like, mashallah, he's got incredible talent, and he's put that in front, and you probably saw his last couple of fights, and, you know, very, very impressive fights that he had. But at the start of his career, you know, I'm sure he wouldn't you know, be too begrudging of me to say this, but at the start of his career, you know, there's not necessarily something that would really make someone stand out. Obviously, you have to get the wins, you have to get the W's, right?
Absolutely.
But for him, he always had huge crowd support. So you'd always have, like, you know, he's the first fight on the undercard, and he's got like 300 people in the crowd, 400 people in the crowd paying 40, 50 pounds for a ticket. So they're going to put him on the next show, definitely, because they've, you know what I'm saying, innit? There's a crowd for the fight. So that's obviously built him. And then what I've seen with him is he has got a person around him to do like he's got everything is covered by like different people, and he just focuses on getting up, training. Do you know what I'm saying? Like keeping his diet ready, going to sleep on time, waking up, going to gym, and that's all he will focus on. You know, he'll have his times to relax and stuff, but he's got other people that will do, you know, his media. He's got other people that does, you know, the management and the agency and all that type of stuff. So I think the team is going to be the best thing for you to just build that, because and your social media. And the other thing I was going to say to you, bro, is like editing is the main thing when it comes to like YouTube content and videos. So that is
Absolutely.
definitely is that, bro. That's like a hot that again. It's like a whole another profession.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to do that, bro, and you're gonna burn yourself out. And even if you start doing like a few videos and stuff like that, you'll do a little bit. And bro, it's not you're passionate. You're not passionate about sitting there in
Yeah,
front of
yeah, of
Final
course.
Cut Pro X and editing, slicing. You know what I'm saying, innit?
Oh,
You need to be boxing, bro. So like, I would say
listen,
focus on.
I spend every day in the gym. A lot of people are surprised.
No, that's
Oh,
it, bro.
sorry,
You have to.
I
Innit?
lost you. Say that again, bro.
No, I was just gonna say
Yeah, I spend most of my time in the gym. People,
yeah. Sorry, go
sorry,
ahead,
bro.
brother.
I
Go,
don't
go.
know. The
No,
signal's
there's
a
a bit
bit
delay,
slow.
bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I spend most of my time in the gym, and a lot of times people are asking me, "Oh, why don't I upload video of training? Why don't I do this?" To be honest with you, it's very difficult. See, when you're focused, and
Yeah.
it's really a tunnel vision, huh? When you hit the bag and you're constantly repeating the same shot on the bag just to perfect it, and you're hitting it 100 times, 200 times, you're just getting the same shot right. You really don't ain't got no time for no camera. You got no time to be about no camera. Obviously, it's good to be taking shots, and it's very wise. One should do that all the time, but it just see sometimes when you're so caught up into the focus, like me as a fighter, I don't really worry about anything else. I just want to get in the ring and fight. A lot of people ask me what's my mind state like before a fight. All I can tell them is I want to fight.
Yeah.
That's it. I want to fight. I don't like, yo.
Bro, I've been in the stadium at obviously your fight last year in Riyadh, bro. I felt your punches, bro, on that guy, bro. That guy from Dubai or Abu Dhabi, bro. I felt, wallahi, bro. Like, great. I'm sure he's a good brother. I wish him the best in his career, but bro, you punched the shit out of him, bro.
Being, man.
Bro, you like those are some. I
Oh
heard
my
it tar, and I was up in the bleachers, bro. Like, those are some tough punches, but that's how it
But I'll
should
give
be,
it to
bro.
him. He took a beating. He took a beating. I give
He
it
took
to
a
him.
beating.
He's got a tough chin.
Yeah, he took a beating, bro.
He's got a
Bro,
tough.
he took a beating off you, bro. But that's how it should be, bro. Like when it comes to your training, you must be obviously 100% focused on what you're doing, and like what you're saying is like is absolutely right. You shouldn't worry about your social media. You shouldn't worry about these things, but you should have someone that does
Yeah,
around you. You know what I'm saying, innit? And I would recommend that like you have like 3 videos a week. Okay, this would be optimal for you, Zuhair. This is my advice would be to have 3 videos per week. Okay, and they can be anything. The other thing I would say about content, when you're creating content, like even this conversation, this is just like a natural conversation, like we're just obviously connecting two brothers. And but I just said, look, let's just record it. I'll put it out there. Okay, I'm not taking time out of my life that I didn't want to record this. Like obviously I wanted to chat to you. Let's just record it. Let's put it out there. That's content now.
yeah.
It's gonna get views. People are gonna listen to your words. They're gonna hear what you say. They're gonna get attracted to you. They're gonna follow you. People are gonna hear what I say. They're gonna be attracted to it. They're gonna follow me. Might be a few people, might not thousands, but this is how you grow, right? Just
Yeah,
consistent
absolutely,
putting out the
absolutely.
content, isn't it? So that's one thing, is that you should focus on 3 pieces of content per week on your YouTube, okay? And 100% you need the YouTube. When you got Eddie Hearn, bro, like Eddie Hearn gave me an interview when we were at the weigh-in or at the press conference in Riyadh, and he did that because, and I've listened to his other interview, he did that because he said social media is the most important part of the success that Matchroom
Absolutely,
has
yeah.
had. People like Coogan and these guys, like what they've done for him, like just by standing there and just by turning up, they've helped him grow the sport as well. So he's always going to give people time. And I'm a minor, like I don't like Coogan. These guys, they have like 100,000 millions of followers or whatever, right? I've got a couple thousand followers. You know, may Allah bless them.
Alhamdulillah.
Great, you know, alhamdulillah, bro. But he gave his time. So yeah. So make your social media is obviously important. Like if Eddie Hearn's saying it's important, then he's the man, right? So
Yeah,
like,
of course, of course.
you know, like it's got to be important. 3 pieces of content on your YouTube, make it natural. So I wouldn't say to you, Zuhair, that you need to worry about like doing comedy videos and doing all these types of things, unless you want to. Unless you want
Unfortunately,
to.
unfortunately, a bit of a clown sometimes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you want to, then you should, because that's your personality. Do you know what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah,
You should do, but like, um, don't force the content. You know what I'm saying? Innit? Don't wake up like, oh shit, I need to do something today. Let me just like just make it natural. And like if you're with some brothers, you want to do some challenges, whatever, just do it and just
yeah,
record it
yeah.
and put it out there. But you need someone who's gonna record it and edit it and upload it. You should not touch any of that. You should punch people's faces, hit their
100%.
ribs. You know what I'm saying, innit? And
100%.
and have a good time in your life. And someone should be there recording it. When you're in the gym, people should be there should be someone that's recording you in the gym, and then they put out that content, right? And then you can maybe even say some stuff like, okay, this is what I'm training today. So you're building
Yeah,
up the story for that video. So today we're training. So it could be like, all right, you wake up at 5 a.m. and you're going for a run, right? Whoever's that guy, he needs to be up. And this is why I'm saying pay the people, because they need to kind of be on your clock.
yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So wake up and talk about it. Be like, look, it's 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Do my prayers, going out for a run. Yeah, go out for a run. And then when you come back, he doesn't even need to go. When you come back, be like, show your Fitbit and be like, look, this is what I've done. This is my time. And this is what we're doing. And then just say something. Just say something. And then that's one video. 5 minutes. That's it. Do that 3 times a week. Go to the gym. Talk to your coach. Maybe you can start giving advice and say, okay, look, like you said to me, bro, that's so sick what you said. I didn't think that. Obviously, you're a professional boxer, and that means you need to have mastery in your craft. It's not like me going and punching a punching bag to get fit. Like you said, I'm trying to get that same spot. I'm trying to make sure that when I throw my hand, it's hitting that spot. I never even thought of, like, do you know what I'm saying, innit? But that's because I'm not a boxer, and that's why that's so interesting. Even that small thing for you, bro, is so interesting for me. Do you get it?
Of course, of course, of course. You know, let me add something to that. You know, because I don't want people to think you just have to punch the bag like this. In actual terms, when you punch the bag, you should punch through the bag. If this is the bag, your hand should end through the bag. It's not gonna happen. Your hand's not gonna go through the bag, but that's how you really should punch it. Go through, like, try to go through it. I'm not sure if you watch some boxing videos and you see fighters hit the bag up. Imagine this, a lot of times they do this. They slide off the bag. Although it looks good, but the punch is sliding. Even for a hook, it's sliding off. Right? That's not your hook. This is why a lot of fighters are rubbish. I was watching a video, and me and my trainer would speak about this. Richard Williams. When someone asked Roger Mayweather, "Do a lot of people know? What do people know about boxing?" He said, "A lot of people don't know shit about boxing. A lot of people don't know shit about boxing." I'm talking about boxers, boxing trainers. A lot of people don't know no idea about boxing. They'll hold. See, you know, my trainer, I got so much love to him. I have to give him credit all the time. Richard Williams, Richard the Secret Williams, he was the IBO world champion once upon a time. He is the best technical trainer I've been with, and he will just break down. See, he's old school. When I tell him, coach, you need to get some recording. Like, no, forget the recording. Punch the bag correctly. When you punch the bag correctly, people will come. And so much so that me and him, when we discuss this, and we discuss it a lot. When I go for my fight, my plan and my ambition when I go in the ring, and I don't want to sound heartless or cold because I don't want to sound like I'm being violent because it's a combat sport overall. I want to break that opponent so much so that I want women in the audience to cover their face. Be like, oh, I don't want to look. It's too gruesome. But this is how we train. Like that. Yeah. This is a plan, but so I don't want to come back to that point. I don't want to say like I'm hitting the bag like this. No, I'm trying to go through the bag.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through the bag. That's what the focus is so high. Wrong mistake, damage your, twist your wrist, break your knuckles or something. So that's why it's so focused. So the camera is not really on. So that's why people don't see this.
No, 100%. And obviously you need to keep that balance between like showing too much and you know, like if you've got a fight coming up and you're working on some stuff and all that, but just generally, bro, like even like everything you're saying, honestly, bro, everything that you're saying to me right now, bro, you're a professional boxer, you got that mad title behind you and everything. Like there's so much knowledge that you have that people are gonna want to learn from, but then also they want to see from you as well. And the other thing, bro, like you said, like your
Sure,
vision
brother.
is bigger than yourself, innit? And I know, you know, like I mean, I don't know the whole vision,
Yes, of
but I
course.
know that you want to put boxing all over the Middle East as like the biggest thing, and you want to make the Middle East like a
100%.
home of boxing around the world.
100%. 100%. Like, look, I'm sick and tired of. And this is not being funny or anything, but I'm sick and tired of all the boxers being from America, Mexico, Russia. Like, oh, see, Amir Khan was a special edition. He came from Pakistan, and that's something unique. We need more fighters from Pakistan. Naseem Hamed was from Yemen, one of the few Middle Eastern fighters. If you look at history itself, there's probably a handful of Middle Eastern boxers. You got one who fought Marvin Hagler, Mustafa Hamshire. Mustafa Hamshire. He fought Marvin Hagler twice. He was never a world champion or nothing like that. But come through Saudi, and if like, a lot of people understand this, I have sacrificed a lot, man. I have sacrificed so much. I could have been in Saudi chilling, driving a nice car, whatever, living the best life. Seriously, living the best life. But I'm here struggling, grafting, like literally pure graft. And I want to put it out here. Boxing is not easy. Boxing is really not easy. It's a very, very cold sport, very hard sport. And this is why I respect all the fighters out there. But you have to just be fully dedicated to the graft, man. The graft is real. Like, if you look at it, and you have to know. See, it's like a blacksmith. He specializes in his craft so well. He knows what he's doing. He makes a sword perfect. He does this. And it's like boxing. You have to know how to make the punches perfect. Perfect punches, perfect. And you have to have an ambition behind it. To be a world champion is not good enough. Is it? Me being a world champion, I know it's going to happen someday soon. But inshallah, but to put Saudi in the map and the whole Middle East in the map, like when I say the Middle East, I'm talking about Dubai, I'm talking about Oman, I'm talking about Kuwait, Bahrain, all these other countries in the Middle East. Put them all there in the map and just show the world like we ain't jokers, man. We not all of us are just all your money in it. A lot of us are hustlers.
Hopefully that all money got put to good use, man, and you know, there's like, because
inshallah, we're hoping for that all your money.
That's it, man. Invest it into some boxing gyms, and that's another thing, Zuhayr, man. Like you said, like, I mean, not even like you said, like, you are the WBC Middle Eastern champion, right? You're the WBC Middle Eastern champion. Like, imagine making content in Arabic for the Arabic speakers out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know many Arabic boxers and imagine doing even just like one thing a week where it's like, you know, you're talking in Arabic and you're in a gym and you're inspiring people, like, to get like that's what it's about, bro. And like you said, people don't know the work you put in. So that's what social media is for. Show them that, look, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying, innit? Because people will only pay to watch you if they're in love with you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If they love you, like, people love Prince Naseem, but that's because he always put himself out there. Like, there's documentaries I still watch of him that he's got out there from his training camps and legendary shit. You know what I'm saying, innit? Like, and like that should be what you're doing now, innit? Like, just building that following, letting people know what's going on. Build a story. Be like, all right, look, I'm trying to get Ryan Garcia. Like, call him out, like Ryan Garcia. Like, everyone tag Ryan Garcia in the post now. Like, tell this pussy.
100%. I'm gonna get everyone to tag him. After this video, you guys tag him. Tag Ryan Garcia. Tag Ryan Garcia, David Haney, Eddie Hearn. Listen, we want the big fights, man.
Yeah, 100. But that's
Let's make it happen.
But they will only do what the people want. If the people demand it, bro, there's no question about it. Like, we can go, we can negotiate, we can put money in front, but, you know, like, if the people want it to happen, then it's the easiest. It's easier than if money is involved. You know what I'm saying, innit?
Of course,
that's who you guys do it for. You guys do it for the people. So,
of course,
your responsibility now is to grow your own personal brand.
Of course, a lot of these fighters do it for money. So just to bring out there, the money is there. Listen, Saudi will front it. Saudi will front this money. So the money is there. So all you, like, literally, I remember I don't give no names out or anything. There was one fighter, and his opponent was injured, and the opponent actually told me, offered to step up. They asked for a sum of 5 mil, and 5 mil was agreed upon. And last minute, just turned it down. They turned it down and said, look, if I lose to this guy, then my career is over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, listen, I helped the brother out. You know, a lot of people are selfish. See, boxing is about helping people out as well. It's like, if I know I'm bringing millions to the table, and you got this upcoming fight, he's grafting from get-go. Why not give him an opportunity? As long as he's not out there being disrespectful and rude. I'm not saying you should be a rude person, calling out, disrespecting a lot of fighters, because credit to all the fighters out there. You have to respect the fighters, but a lot of fighters are just a bit funky with their behavior. So we need that fight.
No doubt. No, that's the thing. Like everyone's scared, isn't it? Everyone's scared. Like, oh no, and like you said, like, oh, if imagine if I lose to this guy, like he's like a no one, you know, no one knows him.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, man. So yeah, like I just think, bro, like you have so much like charisma, and it's just not being shown. You've got so much hard work that you're putting in graft, and it's just not being shown. But I really just wanted to stress this point, bro, that you shouldn't be the one with the camera or the one editing on the computer. You should just be be whatever is being recorded, and whatever is being edited should be you, and whatever that is. And so I would say you've got your training videos, and in those training videos, again, you're not involved. You are just focusing on your training, and whoever's recording and editing, leave it to them. Just ignore that guy, let him do what he needs to do. Then you've got like, bro, Sky, I'm gonna do something on like some of these smaller events. So like some of the smaller fighters that I think are up and coming, for example, I'm gonna pitch this to them, where I do something similar with them, that the Johnny Nelson, the face-off thing, when they sit down, fight. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. Well, why don't we do that for some of these local fighters that have got like big followings locally, but they're not really well known, but at least that will help, and there's some more content, and it adds to that story. Again, why do they do that? They do it for the story. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit? The guy's talking there like, oh, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. No, I'm gonna do this to you. And then people watch to see, okay, who's gonna do what, innit? So yeah, man, it's all about the story. And I think, I was listening to Eddie Hearn's book that he's written, an audio book. And because like from an entrepreneurship, he's written it as an entrepreneur, but obviously it's all about boxing and stuff. And that's basically what he said. He was talking about the Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz first fight, and he was talking about, okay, look, obviously it was a mad story because this guy got 3 drug tests failed, and then this fat guy comes along and everyone's doubting him, and then he loses. And he said when he lost, obviously we thought our world was over, but actually it was even better for us, because now there was a story behind it. There was like people wanted to see, will he get his title back or not? And that's what people tuned in, and that's what they paid for as well. But yeah, man, I think, bro, I think you could completely change.
Definitely.
I think you could, bro. I think you could
It's
change
something
the whole culture
that
of boxing.
we're speaking about this topic because it's something.
Sorry, go ahead, bro.
100%. I really believe so. Funny enough, we're talking about social media now, because this is something I spoke about a few days ago with a few guys. I got a good advisor, Danny. He's on Instagram. He does his professional hand rapper, but as well as my advisor, he advised me, and we're working with some stuff, man. We're gonna do a whole leap of thing. I got a guy PR. We're doing some work, so we're just getting started right now. I want to see what's there, what can be offered, what's in the play. We're hoping by 2021, inshallah, 2021, we are gonna put a dent in this boxing world from the Middle East, and we're gonna start on this. Inshallah, it's gonna be something great because right now I think it's the easiest time for me to win a lightweight title in history. Right now is the easiest. There is no Pacquiao, there's no Marquez at this time at lightweights. We got a bunch of jokers that fight, that fought bums and fought nobody, and they're top. Who are they? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the right time now. Alhamdulillah, the social media team, the team behind me is building up. A lot of people are gonna see a lot of interesting stuff. They're gonna see a side they've never seen of me, which is honestly a real side of me that I have not shown to the world. I just kept it quiet. I don't know. I'm a bit of a shy guy sometimes.
Well, is this Zuhayr up in the clubs? Yeah, that side, yeah.
No, stuff. I'm the guy that walked past it just to
Oh
make
yeah,
sure
yeah,
someone
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
I'm like,
Straight to
who's
the
that? Is that my
masjid,
brother?
didn't
No, it's not him. Walk back again. No, is that him?
it? You bumping there with the tire like this, bro.
Yeah, walk around the belt. Who wants it? Listen, don't be. Like, I might have. Look, I'll walk around places with a belt. You know, when I won my title, I was working in Saudi for like approximately. I was in Saudi for like a month. I wore my belt every day, everywhere, and I'll just tell anyone who wants it in it. You want some smoke? You get it as well. You get it. You get it.
100. Nah, bro. Look, I think, yeah, man. Like, I think that should be your thing. I think that should be your thing, which is the road to the lightweight world title.
Of
You
course.
should put. That's how you should start. You should put it out there that, boom, this is what I want. Because as soon as you put it out there, and if you keep saying it on your videos, like, okay, bro, like this is the road to the world title. Like I need to get this guy. Like that is what is going to start building that momentum towards that, because the people are going to want to push you towards it. Because some people are going to push you towards it. Like, oh, let's see if this guy's, go to. But the real fans which is the majority of people, they're going to push for you, and they're going to start calling other people out. So if they're a fan of yours, they might be a fan of other lightweights, right? And they might start going to them and like, oh, you should fight Zuhayr. And like it's organic. You can't plan these things, but that's how I've seen it happen, and I've seen it work for other people. So put it out there. Start it with, okay, we are on the, like, by 2022, I want to be the world lightweight champion. And that
Absolutely.
I'm going to do this, that. And keep chasing it like, like B.A. Baraka in Rocky. He kept chasing Rocky in it, and he kept saying, I want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kept chasing the guy, and then he got it.
Unfortunately, all of the fighters in America, I can't be traveling to America just to call them up.
Zoom call him.
Unless Luke Campbell, I'm gonna try Zoom call him. Unless Luke Campbell beats Ryan Garcia, then I'm gonna come looking for Luke Campbell.
Yeah,
because it's gonna have an intercontinental title.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's not impersonal. I like Luke Campbell, but I'm gonna be coming for that. Just listen, man. I just wanna fight. Like Mike Tyson said, man. I want to show the people from basically, although I'm from Saudi and so on, I actually grafted my way from the streets. So I want to show from the street lights to the limelights how everything changed. I want to put the message out for the youth, because a lot of times now I'm seeing a lot of people are involved in the streets and they have their mind in the wrong places. They're associated with the wrong people, the wrong things. Like, look at me, I'm a graduate and postgraduate engineer. I left my job just to focus on my career, to chase my dreams. And this is my dreams. I don't want to be an engineer, but I am an engineer. In theory, I have the ability to construct my skill and the ability to destruct his will. So in engineering terminology, this is my skill. So this is what I want to bring forward to the world, to the youth, especially in Saudi now. Saudi started to change, and the Middle East started changing. We went from obesity to gym freaks. It's changing from obesity to gym freaks, from smoking to non-smoking. So now this is like the new era. Like you see Saudi, we got something going to happen in 2030, where Saudi is going to be oil independent, oil free, the new vision, the 2030 vision. And I want to be part of the spark of the 2030 vision. When 2030 comes, when I'm retired, my career is done, and that's the achievement. No, I want the bar so high that for you to beat what I've achieved, you must be something special. Because listen, it's not easy coming from Saudi and growing up in South London. It's a different lifestyle. It's different. Listen, I remember when I came here first time. So I remember, I don't want to be saying the racist comments I received, but one guy, the first comment I got was someone called me the P word, didn't it?
Yeah,
I was like, but I'm not from Pakistan, huh? What's that supposed to mean? I was so confused, huh? And the guy, I remember one guy was giving me the two fingers. Right? He was giving me like, I was like, peace, and he was doing the back way around, innit? And I was like, yo, you're good. Thank you. And growing up, it was hostile, it was rough, but I loved it because of that feeling, and growing up in coming from a beautiful environment to a hostile environment, that actually really has built something in me, and that has built realistically, and I'm not saying this in front of a camera, is the ability of not being beaten. I don't believe I can be beaten. You can outbox me, but I'm gonna win the fight. I'm gonna muscle you in. You can be stronger than me, but I'm gonna outbox you. You can be smarter than me, but I'm gonna out technique you. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna set the trap. There's no matter what. And this is what this mentality has come from South London. It's built into me. And this is why essentially the bar is gonna be so high that it's gonna take someone real good to beat what I've achieved. And this is what I want to do for the 2030 vision, the Saudi vision, the UK youth vision. And if I can do it, everyone can do it. Just sacrifice your time. Just do what you need to do. Just be fully grafted. Like, it was hard going to uni. I had to get my degree from my mom. She won't leave me alone. You have no idea. She'll be bugging me every day. Like, are you a doctor yet? Are you an engineer yet? Have you achieved it? Have you done this? I'm like, la, listen to me. Go, why? I'm like, oh, Mom, please give me this. No, go uni, degree. Bro, I remember I was at uni. The only focus I wanted to do was just give my mom her degree. I remember I used to go from uni to gym, uni. Like, literally, my whole style was gym, uni. So much so, my whole classmate knew I was boxing.
Yeah.
I remember sometimes I come to class with two black eyes. I want black eye here, busted out lip. People like, what happened? Where did you have a fight? I'm like, no, just sparring. Like, what? Do you have a fight like that? I'm like, no, sparring. But really, the graft is real. So you really have to graft. You have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to do things. I remember when I went jogging one time. And this is a funny story, actually. I want to tell people about this funny story. I went jogging. And this is why I don't like jogging at 5 o'clock in the morning. I learned my lesson since that day. So I come out jogging, and I'm all dressed. It was cold. I'm wearing layers black. I'm wearing a black hoodie, black tracksuit bottom, and I'm running now. And I remember there was a woman in front of me, and I'm trying to pass the woman. And the woman was wearing heels. Oh, my God. This woman was running for her dear life. I'm trying to run past her, and she's running. And she was running heels. I think she thought I'm gonna kidnap her or something. Yeah? I'm on the other side of the road. She's running. I'm running. Then you get to her bend, right? The woman tried to stop, but she slipped. She skidded down the road. She got hit by a car. I looked at her. I was like, oh my God, I'm going back home. Forget this. Forget this, bro. I'm not running this time. So since that day, I stopped running at 5 o'clock in the morning. I run at 7 a.m. when there's sunlight.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man. I don't blame you. But yeah, khair, man. No, look, I think, bro, I think you got so, like, all you need to do is just get it out there consistently, man. And yeah, it shouldn't be you, man, but like have the team around you and just get, like, I don't want to use the word celebrity like that, but like in essence, that's what you need to become. Like, you need to become like a household name for like different people, different generations of people, you know, boxing fans, non-boxing fans. And the other thing I'd say is the key to success in this social media game and everything is collaboration. So if you can ever collaborate with any other like influencers and stuff like that. So for example, like just to name someone like Adam Saleh, for example, right? So he's Yemeni as well. He's Yemeni as well, right? So like, and he boxes. I mean, I was actually gonna say, like, why don't you have a fight with Adam? Because like, bro, like,
Adam's not ready. He's not ready, man. He'll get hurt. I'm sorry. He'll get hurt.
He's got a massive following, and like, I'm sure he would want your belt off of you as well, the WBC Middle Eastern belt.
Oh, you know what? I want to message him. I'm gonna message him. I'll ask him, "What you want my belt? I heard you want my belt."
Let him know.
I'm gonna get in touch with him.
No,
Listen, this belt here is staying in my hand till I get the world title. Then you can keep it after that. But for the meantime, it's in my hand. If you want it, come and get it.
Bro, you know what, bro? I think that would be so sick in terms of just like, you know, like how all these YouTubers and boxers are coming together. I think that would be amazing because he's actually someone who enjoys boxing. He's done it for, you know, 10, 15 years, kind of not professionally, but he's been a boxer for that many years. So, you know, I mean, like I said, when I saw you fight last year, mate, got licked. Licked, bro, like licked. So I don't know if you know, anybody's gonna want it, but that's a good person to at least collaborate with, at least, you know, do something with. If he ever comes to the UK, then like bring him to the gym. I'm saying
absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna get in touch with him because we have a mutual friend. I'm gonna tell him, listen, we can have an expedition boxing match. So if you're happy, we can do like maybe an undercard. Logan Paul versus Mayweather, Zuhayr al Qahtani versus Adam Saleh.
Let me see if I can help you out with that as well, bro. I'll send a few messages as well. So let's see if we can get this made, bro. That'd be sick. But
Yeah, definitely, but definitely. You know what? We'll have you the boxing commentator there. You have to be commentating for that fight.
bro, I'll be the commentator, I'll be the referee, I'll be my MC, like I'll be anything, bro. Like I'll just be there in it. But no, definitely inshallah, definitely inshallah. I think that would be like if we're talking about this YouTuber and boxing worlds colliding. I think that would be a very reasonable thing to get done. Like get it done in Dubai or in Saudi. You know what I'm saying? And like
Absolutely,
people,
yes.
bro. Let me tell you something, yeah. And hopefully, well, I don't think anyone will mind. This is my own channel, but when I was recording the stuff with Adam and those guys last year, bro, like even now till this day, bro, that's 12 months ago to this day, bro. Like those videos that I recorded of those guys get mad views, bro. Like mad views. Like I could not do anything if I didn't do anything on my channel for another 5 years, my channel would still grow because they're still.
MashaAllah.
Do you get it, mashallah? Because they're still
Yeah,
putting in the work. So as they get new followers, some of those followers will see my work that I've done with them, and then do you get it? So
yeah,
this is why
yeah.
collaboration is so important because you just get to you might get a few of their followers, they'll get some of your followers, but nothing's being taken away from anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only like growth,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely, it's part of life. You look, you have to collaborate with something to make something happen. Nothing happens without nothing, really. And
100.
it's actually it's like a spider. You know, a spider needs to eat to create his web. If a spider don't eat, it doesn't make his web. So it's the same thing. You
Yeah.
have to collaborate with someone to make something happen, and it will be for both ways.
No, 100%.
Collaboration. You're actually right, especially in this sport. You know, there's so many good boxers out there. I have met so much talented fighters in my life, and I'm really telling you, they'll see if you think Stefano Lopez is the best one that beat Lomachenko, there's better fighters than him. If you think Lomachenko was the best, there's better fighters than him. If you think Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight now, there's better fighters out there than him. Unfortunately, these fighters don't know how to collaborate, don't know how to speak. They have no personality and nothing. Like, see, for example, I'm not criticizing this guy, but I like him. He's a good fighter. Daniel Dubois, he's a good fighter. He's got a good team behind him right now, but he's very quiet. He don't really talk. He's just, you know what? I was watching something, and my friend Larry posted it in his Instagram. The boy must have knocked someone out sparring. And my friend Larry asked him, "Bro, you knocked the guy up?" He's like, he just turned around and said, "Isn't that what you're meant to do? Knock the person up." And so, the guy looked at him and said, "Bro, this guy just gave a cold face, no feeling, nothing." But see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes people want to see an actual person. People want to know you're a real person. They don't want to know you're fake. They want to know who you are.
Yeah.
And this is exactly the most important fact is to collaborate, build up a network, be around people, let people know you're actually a real, genuine person that likes to drink tea and coffee.
Yeah, because bro, you're special in that sense, bro, because you've got the charisma and you've got the technical ability. And yeah, man, I just really think, bro, this like you could be like have a massive following. And when I say that, I mean like you could have lots and lots of people follow you, and they're actually like you know what I'm saying, like they're there with you, like they'll be there with you in the ring in that sense, like their spirit and everything, and they want to be as well, but they just don't know about you yet. Do you get it? They don't know that you exist. There's so many people that don't even know that you exist yet that would love someone just like you, and they need some. Bro, imagine how many little kids out there. Oh, let me put it to you this way, Zuhayr. All right, my battery's about to die on my laptop, so we'll call it in a few minutes. But I'm gonna leave you with this thought, bro, that it's your responsibility to put out this content, okay? And the reason why is because, like you said, your vision is, and we've spoken about this before. Your vision is to make boxing, like we said, Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, a hub for boxing across the world. And in order for that to happen, you obviously need stables of lots of fighters coming from the Middle East as well. And
absolutely,
that takes someone like you, the WBC Middle Eastern champion, to put out that content to let people know that, oh, this is something that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? That they might look at Tyson Fury and AJ and be like, I don't really connect with those guys. But they see you.
We done it more in Saudi than Anthony Joshua. We was bigger name than Anthony Joshua in Saudi. So I understand what you're saying. I'm here to spark their mind. I'm here to, like Tupac said, I'm here to spark the mind of the youth. And
That's
that's
it.
it.
And if that's your mindset, bro, like if don't forget about anything else, like if that's your mindset that like I'm gonna put this content out, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna hire someone to record and edit 3 times a week for me, and I'm gonna put it out strictly with the intention of just sparking the mind of the youth of Saudi Arabia and others across the Middle East to just get into a boxing gym. Because I mean, even I'll say this, that without having people around you encouraging you to go to a boxing gym, it can seem very daunting if you don't know anybody. And you know what I'm saying? You're going to a
Yeah.
boxing gym and people are there sweating. You know what boxing gym is like, bro.
Yeah.
Like you only get respect if you've earned it. Do you know what I'm saying? You walk in,
Absolutely.
no one cares. Like, and no one even cares if you're scared or not. It's just everyone is there to just improve themselves. If you're in the gym, then you're also here to improve yourself, or you're too scared and you run out. But
Yeah.
it just might need someone like you just say, look, that's what people are like that's what the gym is like. No one's being rude, but you just have to go in and just do your thing. You know what I'm saying, innit? And
Absolutely.
yeah, man, I think bro, like you could inspire so many people with your regular content, because they'll see you on the fights, but they won't know anything about the in between that fight and this fight. You know what I'm saying, innit? So yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
man, I would say it's your responsibility to put out that content. But you shouldn't do it yourself. You should just focus on your boxing. It should be someone else. But yeah, man. What do you reckon?
I appreciate the advice, my brother, man. It's a beautiful advice, and it's actually real. And this is something definitely I'm gonna be working on 100%. Inshallah, before Christmas, you're gonna see a whole interesting stuff gonna come out. We got a whole lot of work, and like I said, we're here to spark the mind of the youth, the new generation, and we're here to guide people off the street into somewhere better, to a better future, a safer future, a better mindset. Because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything that's intoxicating to my body. Boy, I don't even have too much sugar. I don't have a sweet teeth. I don't even have that much sugar because I know it'll ruin my teeth. I want to be smart teeth. Catch you missing teeth, guys. But it's true. It's just spark that mind of the youth. I want to, inshallah, put an inspiration there. But like I said, man, inshallah, thank you, bro, for the call. And
no,
there's nothing better than the Rizq show.
Yeah. This is. I'm gonna just make up, bro. I'm just gonna call this episode 23 of the Rizq Podcast. What's going on, guys? This was episode 23 of the Rizq Podcast. Hope you enjoyed.
the Rizq Podcast and the Rizq show, bro. We call it the Rizq show.
No, but bro, listen.
Inshallah.
Now you can make the Zuhayr show, bro. Like you can do what you want, bro. The world is your oyster now. But no,
inshallah.
Man, I really, really feel that like you could be. Honestly, bro. Like just I know my battery is about to die, but. That podcast I put out, just so many people that I personally know said to me, like, bro, he's a sick guy, bro. Like, he's a sick guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, mashallah, like, it's just about you now putting it out there for people just to connect with you. And that's it. Like, I'm not like you in the sense that I've got like a great skill and anything like that. My skill is like talking and business, and that's my skill. So this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you got a skill which is like a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? You can beat man's up and you can go into a ring and you're not scared. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've sparred people, right? And one thing that I find interesting about sparring is I've sparred people that look the part. Bro, you look at me, I don't look nothing special, yeah. But I've been against people in sparring that look, I'm like, whoa, like this guy looks, but he don't throw. He don't throw punches. And I'm there like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, and he's not throwing, but he looks sick. Both, you know what I'm saying? Mashallah, you look good, you talk good, and you've got the skill and ability. That's the whole package. That's what you call the whole package. So put it out there, man. Put it out there and let people see what you've got, man. Because I think it's a waste. I think it's a waste if you don't, man. Definitely, really, really, I really think so.
Absolutely, bro. Man. Absolutely. We're gonna have a lot of things coming up. We're gonna upload a lot of videos, bro. Thank you, bro, for your advice and everything. I really appreciate it, man. Inshallah, wait for it. We've got a lot of interesting stuff going to come out, and I'm waiting for your review about it, inshallah.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely, inshallah, man. And Zuhayr, honestly, bro, any time you need anything from me, anything, bro, just let me know, man. I'm always there, man, inshallah.
Shukran, habibi. We're going to catch up, inshallah, probably after Christmas, before Christmas. I want to know your opinion about the videos, the following content.
Let me know, inshallah. Bro, honestly, Zuhayr, like, forget about the camera. Anytime, bro, let me know, inshallah. It's my pleasure, bro, honestly.
Inshallah, habibi, man. Take care, bro.
Take care, man. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.